The name of this tour is called Mr. Showbiz / Light It Up Tour. The reason I call it Mr. Showbiz is because I felt that this was a great opportunity for me to bring in my character, mix my character with my music, meaning let people get to know Robert, not just my music, not just me getting up on stage singing a song. You know, I've done that for 15 years of my career, and I kind of feel like it's time for people to know that, hey, I'm a funny guy, I'm very approachable, I'm very reach out and touch them, you know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times I call my fans up to come and join me around the stage as close as they can, and they pack them in. And it's almost like, then it's like I'm telling a story now. You know, y'all wanna hear a story? Come on, pack it in. But that's what this tour is designed to do. It's not designed to be technical, it's not designed to be complicated. It's pretty much designed to be free, simple. And that's what it came off as, the Light It Up Tour, Mr. Showbiz. It's funny how, you know, I gotta keep it real with y'all, it's funny how I came up with the character, Mr. Showbiz himself, which is supposed to be a man that you cannot see anything but the outlining of his hat, his tie, his gloves, and his shoes. And how I came up with that is because I call it the Light It Up Tour. The tour that I was on before this tour, I had a problem with my lights, and everybody knows that. You know, I had a problem with the lights, and it was a very negative situation for me, and very uncomfortable situation. But as I try to do all the time, and very uncomfortable, anything negative in my career, I try to switch it around and make it positive. So when I was coming up with the Mr. Showbiz tour, I kind of came up with this lighting idea, you know, where I wanted to come out lit up, you know. And that's pretty much how I came up with the Mr. Showbiz lighted up outfit and everything. And it came off real good, you know, because when I step out, I look totally invisible, except for my gloves, my shoes, my tie, and my hat. And it worked. I always, you know, wanted to do Broadway. I used to see myself when I was a kid on a Broadway stage doing like a play, like a big time play with dancers, like 30-something dancers with a big band and the whole nine. I never got my chance to do that. You know, once I became R. Kelly, it's been R&B and some pop songs all the way through my career, you know, hits, you know, and that right there allowed me to go around the world touring and everything else. Now, for this particular tour, this show, I wanted to be able to control what I did on stage to the point where I wanted people to see me in another genre of my music. I wanted them to see me in another atmosphere, but yet keep it real and yet keep my songs in there. It's Mr. Showbiz. He brought all of his hits. He brought all of his hits on tour. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this giant medley of all my hits, back to back to back to back to backs. It's like you put all your hits in this musical machine gun and you bring them to the stage, and then you go hit after hit after hit. You hit them with hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. You know, and when you've been in this business, in this music industry for 15 years, and you've been blessed to pump out all of these hits over all of those years, you know, you can do that. And I've been blessed enough to be able to do that. And that's why the show is so fun, because people getting to hear their songs, and they also getting to see Mr. Showbiz, R. Kelly, in another light. Mr. Showbiz is funny. Mr. Showbiz is sexual. Mr. Showbiz is human. Mr. Showbiz is real. And Mr. Showbiz is just, he loves people. People of all characters, of all colors. I want people to walk out and say, wow, did you see that? Did you hear that? Did you see what he did before he did Bump and Grind? No, girl. Did you see what he did after he ended Feeling on Your Booty? you know, the whole opera, Feeling on Your Booty. I would say this is the greatest show I've done yet, because of the fact that I was able to somehow mix my character, the real Robert, in the midst of all of my music and my production on stage. I was able to mix Robert in there and give people Robert. One of the craziest things that I've experienced on the Light It Up tour Mr. Showbiz, is one night I was on that stage and I must have collected about 25 pair of panties during the course of the whole show. And I still got those panties, you know, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I was kind of thinking maybe I should put them in this case and somehow get someone to draw, an artist to draw Mr. Showbiz Light It Up Tour Panty Day or something like that. Make it Panty Day, because that was the day, and have all of the panties hanging up, and then you just put this nice frame in this glass case, and I put it up on my wall in my game room at home. I think I might do that. That was a crazy, I mean, the girls kept giving me panties. This one guy tried to throw some draws, but I'm just playing. I'm just playing. 25 pair of panties. I counted them, of course I counted them. Because there were so many, I had to count them, give some kind of number. But yeah, I'm gonna put that up in my game room, man, you know, because it's memorable. It's something I can look back and say, wow, I must have been killing them that day, boy, to receive 25 pair of panties. Don't get me wrong now, women have thrown panties before up on the stage. They've thrown all kind of stuff up on the stage, but I mean, it was overwhelming. The number was overwhelming this day. It was like 25 pairs. I mean, come on. Is that support or what? My routine on the day of the show, it really is no routine, really. It's, you know, I don't look at what I do as work at all, you know. I play basketball. Everybody knows I play basketball every day. You know, I may go get something to eat. I may hit the mall or something, you know, hit the steam room because I like being in the steam room, you know, or whatever. And because that opens up my voice a little bit. I like to run the time until it's like 20 minutes left before I gotta do the show. And that way the adrenaline start coming up in my body, you know, the anticipation, it just start. And you know, you got 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, then 5 minutes. Next thing you know, it's 2-3 minutes before you about to go on stage. And the excitement is like, wow, it's like a big burst of excitement the minute I hear the crowd roar. Well, the reason why I didn't do the I Believe I Can Fly, The World's Greatest, and a lot of other songs, because for one, and let me add 12 Play in there too, because there's a lot of songs that I wanted to do, but unfortunately you got 2 hours on stage. It took me a long time to really come up with what I wanted to do, and by the time I would get to those songs, I'd be past the time, and these buildings don't play. They charge you $30 to $40 to sometimes $60,000 if you go over 2 to 3 minutes, and that's real talk. And I didn't want to go over 2 to 3 minutes, you know, because it's just too many songs, and you know, but that's a blessing because I've been blessed enough to be able to write so many songs that I could actually do a whole nother concert, which is what we're thinking about. And of those other songs. Now, I Believe I Can Fly, that's such a serious song to me, and it means so much to me that if I was to really go into doing that song, I would have made it this big production and this, that, and the other. And last time I did it, had a lot of people crying in the audience, and it was just so emotional that I wanted to make this tour about having fun. I wanted to make, for those 2 hours, everybody, my fans, just forget about their problems, forget about my problems, and just have fun and just get away for that 2 hours. And if I would have did this, the You Save Me and the I Believe I Can Fly and the songs like that, you know, it would have reminded people of their problems. It would remind them of what they're going through, and it would remind me of what I'm going through and dealing with. So I decided to just, you know, let's take this tour, Mr. Showbiz, and just have fun. The part about me coming right back out on stage at the end of the show, once I exit the stage and then the show is over, it's pretty much, that's what Mr. Showbiz is. I didn't just do a show, put a tour together, and just put a name on it. I wanted to create a character, a certain character, my who I am, and mix it up in there. You know, Robert as Mr. Showbiz, R. Kelly as Mr. Showbiz. And Mr. Showbiz is this guy that just loves people, and he want to meet people, he want to touch people, he want people to touch him. And the only way to do that, you put on a great show, everybody loves you, you show love to them, and when it's all over, you celebrate the good time you just had. you come together and you celebrate the good time you had. And that's what I try to do, you know, and that's what I do at the end of the show. I gotta come back out, meet the people and say hello, how y'all doing, let them take some pictures, you know, because that's what Mr. Showbiz is all about. I want to thank the fans all around the world, first of all, for supporting me on this tour. Now, as a matter of fact, I want to thank fans all around the world for supporting me the last 15 years of my career. I could not be R. Kelly, Pied Piper, Mr. Showbiz. I could not be any of those things if it had not been for my fans. And I want to say thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. I want to let you know that I will be forever feeding y'all this musical food, keeping y'all full off of these melodies from heaven. I love y'all, and y'all keep loving me. Enjoy the DVD. Peace. Okay, it's Mr. Showbiz, it's Light It Up tour. I got my towel, I got my glasses, I got my Jamaican shirt on for the wine for me. Will you wine for me? We gonna get Jim and Adam out there tonight stepping on stage, so y'all stay tuned because this could possibly be the greatest DVD ever. I'm predicting it. I gotta go. I got a show to do. I'm out. Got a show to do. See y'all, please. I'm out. DVD!
Fixing and straightening up the R so the R won't be crooked. You know what I'm saying? About to make it all fantastic and fabulous in the house.
We're at half hour.
Say what now?
Half hour.
Okay.
See you in 3.
Alright. It's Kels, Mr. Showbiz Light It Up tour. Once again, it's Kels, Mr. Showbiz Light It Up tour. We doing it real big, how we supposed to do. I'm hoping y'all having a lot of fun, man, watching this thing, because it ain't just about the show. It's about getting to know me. So, on the show, I kind of mixed in there Rob. You know, I ain't just do R. Kelly on stage. I did Rob, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to take everything my fans been through, everything they love, and I wanted to mix it all up into my music and put it on stage for the Light It Up Mr. Showbiz tour. Now, a lot of y'all think I changed my name to Mr. Showbiz. I didn't change my name to Mr. Showbiz. I'm R. Kelly as Mr. Showbiz on this tour. You know, like Christopher Reeve's playing as Superman. You know what I'm saying? This ain't about me changing my name. I ain't trying to do that. I am Kels, I am Pied Piper, I am Rob, I am R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna call myself Mr. Showbiz, you know, except for when I'm on this tour. Once this tour is over, we can pretty much bury Mr. Showbiz, except for the fans out there who want to keep it in their hearts. That's cool, but you know, it's still R. Kelly, baby. We real deep into this tour right now, man. This is like, I got actually 3 shows left. It would have been our 50th show, 50th, 51 maybe. You know, I think it's the 50th show. I had a great run. It was good. A lot of energy, a lot of fans, a lot of love, and a lot of hits. And that's what tours like this should be about. A lot of hits, a lot of entertainment, giving the fans their money's worth. You gotta give people a chance to leave talking about something, and it's gotta be all good. Feel me? All right, I gotta cut this camera off, man. I got like 20 minutes to go, man. Shut it down, baby.
Okay, here we go. Stand by with pre-roll.
Pre-roll is a 30-minute tape I put together in the studio, and I wanted it to be like old school songs, because old school songs get people in the mood for my show. They just get in the mood when they hear Stevie Wonder and all of those songs. It's a 30-minute tape that gives me 30 minutes. Once that 30 minutes run out of tapes, it's showtime, and ain't no turning back the clock. It's time to go. And I like to beat that tape. I like to be dressed ahead of that tape. I like it to be 3 songs left before I'm dressed, so we don't be rushing trying to get to the stage. And again, this is the DVD you watching, Mr. Showbiz Light It Up tour. Although you guys already know that because y'all put the DVD in, right? If you don't know that, you in trouble. I never want my show to seem like a job. I always want to seem like breathing, you know what I'm saying? And you wake up, you breathe, and you go and you do your show. Be ahead of time. You get to the venue. I go play ball first. Then I get to the venue, and I do all the things I gotta do to prepare myself. And then when I go on stage, it's almost like not going on stage because it's not work. It's not work at all. It may seem like it's work, but it's not work, believe me. When you're born to do something and you develop the gift God gave you to its fullest, highest potential, it's not gonna seem like work at all once you establish yourself in the business like I have in the music industry. It's never work. This here is my my earplug I put into my ear, like this here. It's a monitor. It allows me to hear my musical director, Donnie. I can hear my band. I can hear all the instruments. I can hear myself and through this little monitor here. And I can hear if I forget a song, you know, which I rarely do, but I do sometimes, my musical director, Donnie Lyles, can tell me in the mic, and it'll come into my ear what song is next, you know. And it's a cool way to do things because it makes the show go real smooth. The first thing I look for when I go out on stage is energy. When they know I'm coming, I listen for the energy because that's the rush that I need to come out and give that the energy that they're looking for from me. So it's a fun thing because it's a constant feeding each other. You know, they give me energy, I give them more hits, they give me energy with each hit. You know, and the interesting thing about my hits, they go back 15 years. So a lot of people, when they hear some, like the oldies, like Slow Dance or Bump and Grind, they get to remember who their girlfriend was, what they was doing on that day when it came out on the radio. Some of them had a baby off of the song, they tell me. You know, it's just so many memories that go through these people's minds, and that's why when they come on, they go, ooh, shit, that's my shit. You know, that's why people be getting into it. And I be getting into it too, because people don't know. Shit, I got 3 kids off my own music. That's real shit. And see, they don't know that. Yeah, but now you know because you're watching the DVD. Mr. Showbiz, light it up to it. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight here in Oakland. So Oakland, I want y'all to turn it up. I want y'all to have it on 20 tonight. Because we're finna do it big, and that's the only way to do it. The only way to do it. I brought all my hits with me. It's getting close to time too, so. The bands that I love coming up were the New Editions and even Bobby Brown and Guy, and when they came out, I was like, whoa, Jodeci, and then I just loved like Stevie Wonder, coming up as a kid, Stevie Wonder. I used to say to myself, man, I gotta do this. Michael Jackson, I gotta do this. I'm born to do this because I got that feeling when I saw them doing it. Say hello to the camera. This is the DVD. Say hi, DVD.
Hi, DVD.
Where's your brother?
Daddy, do you have yummy beans like we do?
Well, this is Mr. Showbiz. Getting ready to go on stage and light it up.
Do you like my hair, Daddy?
Say hi, DVD. It's my son, Robert. This is Joanne.
Awesome,
Yeah,
2
you go back, man.
DVDs.
Hey, good.
2 DVDs.
Okay, you guys, go and get to your seat. Love y'all.
Daddy, do you like my hair?
Love it,
Do
baby.
you like my hair?
Love it, baby.
Okay, we're walking. Everybody standing by.
Let's go, let's go. Ready, you got it, right? Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yes.
I got called to do a tour back in the, say about 1998, 97, did the Get Up on the Room tour. And after that, everything just kind of developed into a relationship, and it worked out for me to end up like being his musical director. Like Kels will communicate to me certain things he wants to happen on stage and with the music, and I'll just make sure that happens, you know. And just oversee the show, like programming, you know, also play guitar as well. I would say this particular show is one of my favorite shows because I get a chance to see firsthand how, like, the fans, they're up on Rob, and then Rob right there with the fans, you know, like you reach out and touch them. It just seems like that's a better setting. They get to really experience his personality. It's all in Rob's head. It's like from the word go. From the first footstep that you hear to the end of Happy People, it's all his vision. I mean, the way it builds from the beginning to the end, it just feels good. It just feels good all the way through. Oh yeah, we rehearsed about a month and a half, almost 2 months. It was just rehearsal, you know, because there's a lot of, you know, things that we have to like drill and whatnot, what we like. And each night, even though we rehearsed it a lot, we still wanted to feel like the first night. We don't want it to feel like, you know, everybody's comfortable with it, you know. We just wanted to feel the same energy from the first show to the last show.
All the guys on the tour, we all hang out, so, you know, we've all had, you know, a gaggle of fun, you know. We've all hung out, partied, and, you know, we play together, we eat together, we play cards all the time, constantly playing spades. It's been a good run.
The good thing about this tour, as opposed to like the other ones were like arena tours, so, you know, real big, and he wasn't able to get like really personal with the fans. You know, they were awesome tours, but this tour, he can touch people, and he can, you know, let them feel him, and, you know, just kind of be impressionable. So, you know, he lets his personality shine.
Going from city to city, you can kind of get tired at one point, but it's like everything is exciting. You don't want to sleep, you know what I'm saying? It's a new city, new people. I love meeting people. The production crew is amazing. My drum tech, it's like everybody was easy to get along. So this tour, everybody on the tour was like family. You know, they welcome you with open arms, and it's amazing.
You know, anything dealing with Rob is always a different experience than anybody else, because he's such a perfectionist in what he's doing. You know, I always try to take an example from anything that he's doing to anything else that I do, and, you know, as far as musically is concerned, because he's such a genius, and I look up to him. You know,
being on the other side is a little weird, because like when you're doing it and you're in the moment, you kind of forget, you know, where you at. But then sometimes you just sit down, you wake up, and you're like, wow, I'm dancing for R. Kelly. We're professionals, so it takes us a couple rehearsals in the beginning of the tour, and after that we're good. We mostly freestyle for this tour. It's not a big choreography tour, but we mostly freestyle. We have cues on when to switch and when to do that, when to that, and then we just let our personality loose.
He's the best, so he have to have the best like on the side of him to like keep it going, you know what I'm saying? So he can't have me on the side of looking horrible. I mean, we had like a week rehearsal, and it was late night hours where it was like, whoa, are you serious? Where I'm tired, and he's still like, come on, let's go. And I'm like, wow, like his energy is up there. So we just got there and go do what we do. He do what he do. He surprised me at times. I'm like, well, okay. So like we really do be challenging each other on stage, like all three of us.
The audiences have been so great, just like amazing. The energy from everywhere, from the small towns to the big cities, have been like phenomenal. And that's the best part of the whole thing, is just being on that stage and just watching him do his thing every night, and watching the crowd, and the ladies are just, wow. They're, I mean, not like that, I'm saying they're like crazy. They'll do anything, you know.
I met Rob at a mall, and we were kind of talking to each other and vibing, and he invited me for an audition, and I had brought my guitar, and I played the guitar for him, and that was a wrap. This is definitely a dream. You can only think about it, you know, you can touch him, he's real. Rob is a real person, and I was handpicked, you know, he took me under his wing, and it's real talk.
My favorite part of the show actually is the beginning, and right at the very end, all the stepping stuff, you know, Happy People. It's just that's the part of the show where my spirit is lifted, you know, and everybody's out and Rob's doing his thing and the crowd is clapping and we're clapping and, you know, it's the vibe.
We'll be back.
All right, we're gonna go to this mall today. You know, it's the Light It Up tour. We're just chilling. We're gonna go to the mall today. We're gonna try to keep it low key. We'll see what happens. Sometimes I can go in the mall and I can just tell when it's gonna be crazy. I can tell from one fan, if they notice me, that it's gonna get real crazy. And I think it might get crazy. I'm hoping it don't. And I'm hoping we have a good time. I'm hoping I'm able to shop and be able to buy some things. Sometimes they call it the black mall and then they call it the white mall. Sometimes they call it the ghetto mall, and then they call it the suburb mall. This is the ghetto mall we at right now. We're doing it real big at the ghetto mall. We having a lot of fun. Ain't nobody messing with, ain't nobody really peeped me yet. This is the tone I like. Just let the gate down, stop people from coming in, but it's all good. We're gonna get out of here, man. We're gonna go get something to eat. Right now I'm trapped in this jewelry store. We went down to the food court to get something to eat. It just got too crazy, man. Those are my fans. I love my fans. And I love for my fans to be able to take pictures. I love for them to be able to, you know, reach out and touch me and get close to me. I'm a very approachable guy, but sometimes if it gets too wild and security takes over, the mall security will take over.
This dumbass, he stopped at 3,500. What you do?